It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Let us begin. Round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Difficult situation for a throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Throws him down. All right. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Shoots off a fireball up close. Had the radar up and running. Fires off a Shinku Hadouken. That's not good. You see that? Slipped through the opening for the KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. What a clutch shot. Hits them with a stop and pop. Is this super art the start of something? Player 1, oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout pro experiencing burnout. Knockdown and risk solid anti-air. Close range projectile. Are we gonna see it? The low kick hits. Oh my god, what a throw test! Connects with the throw! That corner has knocked them out of the air! This is gonna hurt! Player 1 drops them! Back into the corner! What setup do they have? Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack! Oh, Benson on the fireball! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Hits the drive! Player 1 will need to do a better job of utilizing their drive gauge if they want a different result than last one. Blocks the low heavy. Oh my god, they just choked it up! Player 1 can't cross that off! Amazing! Oh, yo! Rock super here! Player 2! Ooh, what a smart throw! Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up! Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where the drive impact doesn't work. Okay, here we go. A rare chance here. They gotta do something. Throws them. Both sides getting ready. That corner is starting to look scary. Taps him on the dome. Slams the super. Time for dessert. Player 1 willing to risk it for the overdrive. Oh my god. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Breaking them shins with the low heavy.
Not good enough.
Big Ramachama! Player 1 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run.
Opening. Bad mistake.
Oh, that throw did some juicy damage. Hits them with a stop and pop. Jumps up. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Will that drive impact get punished? Takes a trip. Does a good job of pushing back. In a dire takes a big get-some. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Flashes them. Throws them to negate the block. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Jumps in. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Both fight. Good decision with that throw. Going in, low heavy, but no go. Taking jump, crowns him from above. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. This could lead to some big damage. Player 2 with a slight lead. Will try to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Player 2 can't make super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Both absolutely nothing stops this train. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Neck burns out. What now? A single hit will do it. What's this Shinku Hado gonna do? Shifts him for the win. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, does him dirty. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Lots of aggression from both sides. What's the play here? Gets the counter hit throw. Did that drive impact get punished? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Knockdown takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Closing moments of the match, experiencing burnout. Both players all out of drive gauge. Looking for a chance. Finishes with the throw. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Gets the jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Cross up. Gets the combo. Jumps. Smart play. They're going for the super art. Hold your breath. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Can they create an opportunity for themselves to see? Doesn't check the throw. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the jump in. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? What are they thinking here? Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They takes a big gamble and capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Player 2 got smothered that round. They'll need to shake it off and show some more adaptation. Was looking for that jump. Hits him with a stopping bot. Burnout activates. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Risky up-close scrap still going. Ooh, what a smart throw. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Barely crowns him from above. Player 1 needs to hold out and protect. Closes it out. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Show me what you have.
This is round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Goes air to deny them a chance. Blocks the jump in. Throws them down. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Decides to go in with the target combo. Caught in the cross-up. All right, what's coming up next? We're near the end of the round. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Steps back to start things off. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. That combo did decent. Flies them open with a Shoryuken. Hits them with a stopping bot. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Going in, player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Burnout! Expect a tempo of KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Goes for, reads the jump in perfectly. Jumps up. What? Plus anti-air. Uses their drive gauge. Knockdown and... Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Nothing stops this train. Charges up the plasma. Oh, drive rush. Mine turning it up to an 11. Wrecks them. Big hit. Oh, looks like Mine's getting ready to go full anime. Ugh, take a seat. Goes to the air. Oh, they switch sides. Burns out. Will it be the damage or the setup? The flames lit and Mine powered up again. Any mistake. I called it. The shot pays off. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Took him to the corner in a flash. Bear brushes that off and keeps going. Throws him. What's next? Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Denies the low heavy. Player 2 is... And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Player 2 is in a tight spot right now. In a dire situation. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 chases them down. Springs forward with the drive rush. Drive rush to keep it going. Ryuenbu. Leaning on the overdrive. Drive gauge is looking back, experiencing burnout. Going in. The low. Walks across a good read. Burnout activates. Getting that extra juice in with Kagero no Mai. Raw super art incoming. Looking for a hold. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. A lot of pressure building up here. That was the highest if I've ever seen one. Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Hits him with a stopping bomb. The Shoryu engine gives them the business.
Stay down.
Throws him. What's next? Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Trips them up. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Strings it all together. This is a tough spot. Grabs him, takes a trip. He picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Fires off in overdrive. Who's going to start things off? From up above. Going old school across an overload. Oh, what's this? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Knockdown drive rush to keep it going. Lighting up the skies with Kagero no Mai. Hits them with a stopping bomb. What'll happen here? Very difficult to use. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. This can lead to some big damage. Both fight up the flames lit and Mai powered up again. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that?
Stay down.
One player is in burnout state. Is it time to end it? What a finish! Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger.
Comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Let us begin. Round 1.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Whoa, hold on. Decides to go in with the target combo. Good anti-air. Goes for the drive rush there. Knockdown. Does a good job of pushing back. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? They've got the meter for a drive impact. They were right to be on guard there. Player 1 KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Had the radar up and running. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Pokes with a medium kick. A parry? Nails the anti-air. Springs forward with the drive rush. Knockdown and still slugging it out at this range. Confirm on the impact. Not a counter, but they'll take it. A drive impact could end it all here. A quick breather. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Throws a fight. Oh, burnout trigger. Player 1 will look to apply, reads the jump in perfectly. The low's blocked. Unfazed by the switch and blocks. Life lead delivers the pain right to the doorstep. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Player 1 has depleted their drive game, but they drops them hard. Flatline zone. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Pokes with a medium kick. Checks him with a projectile. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Takes the chance to hurt him. Down to the wire. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Dashes. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Both fighters planning something with a super art. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Side switch in the corner. Sneaks in the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Jumps in, crowns him from above. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Medium kick hit. Impact squat. Both are ready to pull the trigger on. Nothing stops this train. Shin Shogeki. This could be make or break. Nowhere to run. Huge chance after that wall splash. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Will this super art do any flatline zone? Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Combo with the target combo. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Uses the parry. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. The jump-in is denied. Hold your breath. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. They were right to be on guard there. Gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Jumps in. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Throw escape. So, what's next? Sticks the jump in. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Will we see a drive impact? Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. There's a wall spot. They can't do anything now. What'll happen here? Hit them with a stop and bomb. Player 2 is working with a better kick. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Back to the court. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Drops him hard. Player 1 has depleted their drive. Blocks the low kick. Flatlines him. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, and Look tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Checks with a medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 2 is working with a turns out. Player 1 cross-up attack. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Medium kick into both sides getting ready. Both solid anti-air. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Checks with a medium kick. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? That was a solid anti-air. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape. The low kick connects. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Both fighters at 50% health. Trips them up. They can open up this round big. Brings out the super arc. How is this going to work out for them? Player 2 will want to take advantage of their goes for the super arc. Checks him with the projectile. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Grabs him. All right, drive rush to keep it going. Each hit is so important here. The kick hits! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Nails the anti-air. Gets the jump in. Hits them with the fire. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Breaks the block with a throw. They're backed up into the corner. What'll happen here? Drive rush to keep it going. Player blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 1 in the low. Scrapping it. The low's blocked. Sets up with the jump in. Oh, here we go. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Close range projectile. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Gets the tips with the low heavy. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? This is it. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Barely blocks the jump in. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at them. Can this drive bring them back? This is gonna hurt. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Crowns them from above. Nothing stops this train. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Only 50% life left. Solid anti-air. Low heavy. Player, the low kick hits. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? Oh, what's this? Who's coming out on top? Only a little bit of drive and life left. Super out of nowhere. The big brain of the competitor is unreal. Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the low kick. Throws him down. Goes for the fireball. Still slugging it out here. Gets a good read on their opponent, tagging on a super art here to turn up the heat. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Stop the attack by using a drive pair. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2, oh, Burnout comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Drive boosted Hadou. Sneaks in above. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Yo, put that away. Risky up close scrap still going. Blocks the impact. Shinku Hadouken. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Oh, Burnout triggered. What'll happen here? Cross up. We have super arts on deck. There's still a impact squat in there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opts to create space to start. Pokes with a medium kick. Hits them with a stop and bop. Were they baiting them into that? Gets the combo. The drive impact doesn't work. Player, this is gonna hurt. Here comes the corner pressure. Plenty of health. Oh, putting the cherry on top. They should have kept this one classified, because it's straight up nasty. Delta Red Assault. Player 1 can't win this without pulling the trigger. Flatline zone. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Overdrive. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Good parry there, and counter hit throw there. Still slugging it out here. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Throws him. What's next? Taking stock. Life lead opens up. Smart throw. That'll do more damage than usual. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Finishes with the throw. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Big throws. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Jumps up, parries the jump in to shut it down. Shinku Hadouken! Goes in on the impact for nothing. Quick breather. Player 1 needs to use the cut of the corner here. The throw connects and does big damage. Drive rush to keep it going. How will they manage their drive gauges? Which way you gonna block? Ooh, what a smart throw! Going in? Smart play with the throw. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Drive impact misses! Shakes things up with a fireball. Both of them turns out. Sets up with the jump-in. Blank gotta do better than that. Axel chisels him down. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Brushes that off and keeps going. Was looking for that jump attack. Nice tech. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Blocks the jump in. The drive parry was successful. All right, what's coming up next? Takes the chance to hurt him. Sticks the combo. The jump-in is denied. Hits him with a stop and bop. A drive impact could end it all here. Both can end the round now, and the drive gauge disparity may come into play. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Knockdown, and they're going for the KO. Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Denies the jump in. Grabs him.
Let's get it!
Gets out of there, experiencing burnout. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. What'll happen here? Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Life lead is there. This is gonna hurt. Ooh, what a smart blow. Clutch anti-air. Who's gonna... This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. What were they thinking?
It's not over.
What's this Shikuhado gonna do? Comes off the tank and scores the win. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Pops him with a shorty. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Throws him. What's next? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Throw. Misses. Grabs him. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Springs forward with the drive rush. Still slugging it out at this range. Burnout activates. Quick breather. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Hits him with a stop and bop. Jinrai kick, overhead attack. A drive impact could end it all here. Jumps. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Opens with drops that off. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Excellent. They're going for the super art. Connects with the throw. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start. Oh, the throw connects. Player 2 with the rhythm wrecks them. What's this Shikuhado gonna do? Okay. Oh, drive rush. Player 1 can't hit this and leaves some big damage. Shreds them with a critical. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Up and over. No one could have called that. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have.
comes a new challenger.
Ho ho, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
All right.
Round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Player 2 has the life lead. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Big counter. Uses the parry. Taking stock. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Very solid corner switch. Both fighters will want to utilize what little drive gauge they have. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Jumps in. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Knockdown. Hits him with a stopping block.
An opening.
Blocks it. Grabs and throws him away. Looking for a chance. Drive rush to keep it going. Flies him open with a Shoryuken. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. This is gonna hurt. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Looking to follow up after that card. This can lead to some big damage. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that stage. Charges up the plasma. Are we gonna see it come? Will this super art do anything?
You know what they say? The nail that sticks up has to be hammered down!
Gotta do better than that. A fireball at that range?
Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that! Get up and tell him what's good!
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Jumps in. Big counter. Still slugging it out here. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Goes for the throw. All right, what's coming up next? Takes the check, takes a big gamble, and rips out a raw super. In a dire situation, they can't afford any KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 1 has a slight life lead, shatters the shin, then goes for a flying super. A quick breather. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Was hungry for the grab. Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Decides to create some distance to start. No good up high. Still slugging it out here. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The combo goes for the super art?
My turn.
Throws him. What's next? Both fighters at even health. Oh! They can open up this round big by converting this punishment. Aerial knee smash! Alright, what's coming? Will this super art connect? Uses the gauge. Can this super art set things into motion? Gets him! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Reason. Scrapping it out up close. Sneaks in above. Shinku Hadouken. The super doesn't hit. Quick breather. Brushes that off and keeps going. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Both drive rush. We have super art. Just goes for it at this range. Too legit to quit as the sledge cross hammer hits. Amazing! The drive impact all bends it on the fireball! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Ooh, and tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Jumps anti-air in the clutch. Impact squash. Both fighters are raring to go. Gotta do better than that. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Hits him with a stopping pop. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Goes forward rush. What will they do next? Excellent block. Knocked them out of the air. Their drive is connects with the throw. Cut him down. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Punish counter on the action. Folded him like a cheap Sunday suit with the power bomb. Charges up the blast. This is it! Noticeable life lead is a comeback. It is over! That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, top that! It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. This is gonna hurt. Goes with the same stuff with that target combo. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Absorbs the attack and fires back. The grab misses. In a dive. Oh, burnout triggered! Not shy with the grab. The big play does it. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the knees up. Sticks with a super art connect. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. Big throws. Player 2 needs to use, brushes that off and keeps going. Were they baiting them into that? Doesn't miss a beat. Barely blocks the jump in. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. What'll happen here? Are we gonna see it springs forward with the drive rush? Ooh! Player 1 puts the fear of God in it. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Are these two gonna fight forever? Gets the knees up. Deftly shuts out the jump. Still slugging it out here. Holds out with the block. Punish counter. This can heats it up with a combo into super. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Burnout activates. Player 2 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. They've got the meter for a drive impact. KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Hits him with a stop and pop. Holds out with the block. Gets the jump in. Early round decisions are so important. Oh! Cool game, they can't squander this punish counter chance. This is the range that brushes that off and keeps going. Jumps up. Barely blocks the jump in.
Sure you can.
This is gonna be bad news. Goes for the Shin Hashogaki. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 1 will need to use that was a well-placed projectile. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Well-timed command throw there. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The cross-up connects. Still slugging it out here. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Takes a trip. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Gets the jump in. Does a good job of pushing back. Reads their mind and techs the throw. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Splash! Each hit is so important here. There's a wall spray. Oh. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Get ready.
Barely blocks the jump in. Dashes up. The jump in catches them. Jumps in. Okay, they trade hits. Checks with a medium kick. Going in. Brushes that off and keeps going. A parry? Flash! Burnout activates. Player 1 in dire straits with Burnout. Will we see a drive that goes for the Shin Hashogeki? Uses the gauge for a super arc. Player 1 will look to apply pressure. Draw critical. What's gonna happen? Noticeable life lead is a comeback stride that back Mason finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 2